We are going to get great examples of the implementation at the regional level because we're going to invite on stage representatives of 2 projects, 2 regions, starting with Costa Rica, then Africa. It's going to be a great time to realize the impact and how these organizations benefit from this collaborative work, from all of these programs that you developed over the past few years, and that you well said, Enrique, can merit a celebration today. So, Ocean Prediction Decade, Collaborative Center, Central and South America Regional Team, I have the pleasure to invite on stage Valentina Giunta. Thank you for welcoming her with great energy and enthusiasm. I'm going to give you this microphone. I'm going to give you this little remote. And you are of Mercator Ocean International. And you're the project manager for this project in Costa Rica and the whole region. Thank you very much, Valentina.
Thank you so much. I hope that you can hear me. So I'm going to talk about Ocean Prediction for Costa Rica project. But before I start even presenting the project, I would like to set the stage for all of you. So, Costa Rica has long been known by its commitment to marine conservation and its leadership towards environmental goals. With 92% of its territory marine based, Costa Rica has not only a rich marine biodiversity, but also holds a deep responsibility to protect it. In fact, Costa Rica has unique features. It has a seasonal upwelling zone, it has a thermal dome, and it has an oceanic trench with more than 4,000 meters depth, oceanic and coastal island, and all of these supporting an incredible world of life. In particular, in 2021, Costa Rica took a bold step by incrementing its marine protected area from 3% to over 30%, which is a remarkable achievement and is aligned with the goal of the High Ambition Coalition. Now, I would like to focus on one specific spot in the Pacific Ocean that belongs to Costa Rica, and this is Coco Island. So Coco Island National Park is surrounded by vibrant marine life, and it is a symbol for Costa Rica's commitment to marine conservation. And in fact, it is also a living laboratory for sustainable ocean management. I'm not going into too much detail about all the species that you can find in Coco Island, but I will say that it's one of the top 10 destinations for recreational diving in the world. And in fact, Esteban has a wonderful presentation about Coco Island, so he will explain more about this. But I would like to point it out that Coco Island National Park is at the heart of our project. So under this framework is that the Ocean Prediction for Costa Rica project was born. So it is supported by the European Union through DG IMPA and through a contribution agreement, but it's also under the initiative of the Ocean Prediction GCC. And it has the support of many local stakeholders and government bodies in Costa Rica that help us to co-design some of the outputs of the project, but also to ensure that this project is going to succeed. In particular, I would like to say that we have the support of CINAC and ACMC, which is the Costa Rican National System of Conservation Areas. At the ACMC is Coco Marine Conservation Area. We have also the support of different ministries, such as the Ministry of National Planning and Economic Policy. We have the support of the Ministry of Environment and Energy and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And also, we have the support of local institutions, such as FICO, which is an NGO that works very closely with CINAC and the ACMC in protecting Coco Island. We also have the support of the University of Costa Rica, and in particular, through CIMAR. So as I said before, the Ocean Prediction for Costa Rica, it is supported by the European Union through DG IMPA, and it's a 2-year project that aims to enhance Costa Rica capacity to access, use, and develop its own digital resources based on ocean forecasting as well as related operational services. So everything started with this contribution agreement that it was signed in December 2024 between Mercator Ocean International and DG IMPA. And the way that we envision this project, it is in 2 different phases. So the first phase started in January of this year, and it will run until June of this year, so this month. And it has the overall goal of developing a marine monitoring dashboard based on ocean forecasting data for monitoring Coco Island, which is co-designed with the NCC and CINA. So let's take a look to this dashboard. OK, so animation is working, it's good. So this marine monitoring dashboard allows you to track main ocean variables, and it is divided in 3 different panels. So we have one panel for primary production, yes, another panel for waves and currents, and the third panel for pelagic species. So in this panel, you can find information about key ocean variables such as chlorophyll trends, temperature, salinity. You can have information for forecasts up to 10 days for waves and currents. You have information regarding the abundance of tuna and climate projections as well. You can overlay different layers. You can estimate some indicators. You have access to some statistics as well. The dashboard is amazing, and it's largely based on Copernicus Marine Service data. I don't have enough time to give you a demo of the dashboard, but invite all of you to go to the design area after the event to have a short demo of this dashboard, because you can find it there. So regarding the second phase of this project, this phase will start next month, and it will run until the end of the project, which is December of 2026. The main goal of this phase is to provide a detailed diagnosis and action plan that will help Costa Rica for the development of an ocean prediction service centers in the country. So how do we envision to do that? So first, we will start with an assessment. So we will take a look at what is the current situation regarding ocean prediction services in the country, but not only locally, but also regionally. Then we will do an analysis to try to identify which are the needs and requirements and limitations that we see regarding ocean prediction data and services and applications. And the way that we envision this is through a series of thematic workshops that will be done across the ocean data value chain, but in a reverse way. So first, we will do a workshop where we'll explore what kind of ocean applications can be built regarding ocean prediction data. And then once we selected ones that we think Costa Rica could benefit with, we will do a second workshop to try to identify which ocean models are needed to support these kind of applications. And then we will have a third workshop where we'll explore what kind of observations are needed in the country to sustain and to run these ocean models. Moreover, we will do some capacity building and trainings based on the output already provided and done by the Ocean Prediction DCC. And finally, with all this information and the analysis and the assessment, what we do, we will write a very detailed action plan, including next steps and final recommendations about how Costa Rica can develop an ocean prediction services center. So to conclude, I would like just to conclude with some key takeaway message. I want to say that the support of the European Union, in particular through DG IMPA, is very important to foster international collaborations. And this support helps Costa Rica taking a step towards enhancing its ocean prediction capabilities. And through projects like Ocean Prediction for Costa Rica, the country can position itself within the international community of ocean prediction. Moreover, this project is more than building tools. Of course, we are building this marine monitoring dashboard, but we are also building capacities that will empower sustainable management. And then all the tools, outputs, and partnerships that we will develop during this project are designed to be shared, adapted, and scaled across the region. And for this, the Ocean Prediction DCC regional team, we have a very key role. So thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Valentina. Thank you very much.